Mom, Dad, please introduce yourselves.
Mr. Mfono.
Mrs.
And
Mfono.
who?
I'm Mrs. Mfono.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were doubting. You said Mrs. Mfono. Mrs. Mfono.
Hey.
Sanbonani, Dumelang, Absheni, hello, and all the other Tangalani Sesame greetings. Welcome yet again. My name is Rex, and this is Dimps. I think we have quite a fresh, exciting episode for you guys today. How you doing, Dimps?
I'm good. It's allergy season, so
Yeah.
I've been very much under the weather. Sore eyes, dry eyes, blinking, congested. It's been a little bit rough, but I'll be okay. But otherwise, I'm good. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, before we go anywhere, we'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done that. And for those of you who have, thank you for coming back. Please like the video, please comment. We've been thoroughly enjoying all the comments in the comment section. Even though the last video, it was a little bit of a let's side with Rex. Everyone thought I was cheating on the video game.
Yes, you were.
Traders. But anyway, we really appreciate it. Yeah.
Cool, yeah. So today we are not the steerings. Today we have my parents take over the video. A week ago we just chilled right here on the sofa. My dad and my mom came to visit us, and we kind of hijacked them and said, you guys have like a cool love story. We have like a channel dedicated to marriage. Come on, let's hit it. So we interviewed my parents. Some of you may or may not know, my dad works in the UK, so he's over in South Africa, and so that's how this was able to happen. So we really pay so much gratitude to my parents for giving us this opportunity. We're quite honored to have had them bless our channel with their wisdom, and with really they have quite a humorous story. So we're quite excited to share that with you. Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Mr. and Mrs. Mfono Senior's love story. Enjoy.
How long have you guys been married?
She always said the number, right?
33.
33. Okay, I take that.
Can you tell us the short and long story of how you both met?
You know, it was 1987. We were invited, both of us, not knowing each other, in Mr. Makoko's wedding in Sharpeville. So Mr. Makoko just told me about a week before the wedding that I'll be his best man. And then I started to ask, now, who's the best lady? And then they said, no, the lady's in Alberton. She will be here on a Saturday. And Saturday she didn't come, and then until on the wedding day. And then on the wedding day, what happened? You know, the morning ceremonies, we went to the church, and then I saw a couple of ladies, but nobody introduced me to her as a best lady yet, until after the wedding vows was done or was taken, isn't it? And then what happened?
No, again now I came with a Makoti, and then you were already there with the groom, and then we came, and then we were ushered to go and sit at the seats. And then as we went to go and sit, you said to me, don't sit this way. And then you were just pushing me. And I was just looking at this guy now, who's he? And then it's fine. And then the sermon was on, the vows were made, everything. And then I think we only met when we went to the cars.
Yeah, something like that. When we went to the cars,
after the service.
and then they said, no, this is Mr. Mfono, this is the best lady, and then the person will be walking next to you. And when I saw her, I said, in my heart because I was still single and I wasn't prepared to meet my wife or my future wife in the wedding. Normally, I would go to the wedding and be just neutral, you know. I don't want to look around and all. I had self-confidence on myself, but because of the spiritual phenomenon, being Christians, I told myself I don't want to look around for girls in the wedding. I just want to perform and do whatever my obligations
It's
were.
prim and proper.
And then we went for the change, isn't it? For the lunch, and then from the lunch we came back. And what happened?
No, we were doing our steps on the road.
Oh yes,
while they went to
yeah,
change.
we started to
Groom
bond
the
now
bride.
and then when they were singing before, just or during the change, what we call the change,
Every time we went to go and put new.
clothes and yeah, and then now there it was what we call the steps, and then we would bond more and more because we did the steps together, and then
And the more we did the steps, the more he was just showing off. Kamiyala msadion, Kamiyala msadion.
no, I did it. I said that. More, no, it was
the Saturday. Or then,
no, it was
the
late Saturday.
Yeah.
During
The afternoon after we put on, I think I had the red attire before the evening attire.
yes. When I saw something happened during the reception, yes, late during the reception, something happened in my heart. I said, well, I'm not for the ladies here. I'm Mr.
Kept on
Makoko's
calling
best
me to
man,
take photos.
but this one, yes, I made it. And then I started to verbalize. Everyone could hear me. I said, glory and power, I marry this one. I marry this lady. And then Mr. Makoko, the groom was there, me and some of the ladies and gentlemen, they could hear me. They even asked which one. I said, this one. Glory and power, I marry this one. Imagine I don't know her name properly and I don't know whether she's engaged or not, but the Holy Ghost told me that it is her. And guess what? Yes. And then what happened?
Yeah, that's it.
No. On Sunday, we went for the reception on Sunday by the groom now, the party by the groom's place. When we were
On
there,
Sunday morning.
yeah, when we were there, something happened now between me and him. So when we moved from Sharville to Sebokeng, by the groom's place was in Sebokeng, and then we started to talk now
We
to
were
chat.
taking the Makoti to the.
Yeah, we took the Makoti to the in-laws in Sebokeng, and then now we were sitting together next to each other, and then I started to ask her, who's your name and so on, where, what we are doing, your designation and so on, and then from there, it was ceremony, everything happened, and then we celebrated, and then after that, somewhere during the middle of the day, and then I asked her telephone numbers.
After lunch.
In an informal way. I just said, your address and telephone numbers. And then no mobile phones by that time. And then, yes, she said, okay, we'll get it. And then she went into the house, and then she scribbled them on a piece of paper. And then when I saw something happen between us, when she came out, I was looking at her. She was there, and it was a lot of people going up and down, you know. She came in and then hit the note of address and a name, and then she gave us, she was greeting me. She just greeted me, and then I took her hand, and then inside the hand there was a piece of paper with the name and address and telephone numbers. And I knew that why she's hiding it, there's something cooking in her heart. And then from there, from there, then we departed, and then I started to ring, and then until the appointment, and then what happened when I went to your place for the first appointment, for the first meet?
But you wrote a letter where I said, let's not give the devil a chance. I was reprimanding
Yes, imagine I paraphrased it between the lines. That, love, marriage, whatever. I don't know what I said, but I paraphrased it that I loved her, between the lines. But she wrote me back, and the letter was saying, Philippians 4 verse 7 says we shouldn't give the devil a chance. Am I the devil? Huh? Am I? I was so disappointed. And then I said, no, let me not lose hope. I made some appointment, I rang.
It's 47 or 427.
Pardon?
Philippines 47 or 427.
No, 47, yeah. Not give the devolutions. For something like that. But anyway, then I made a first appointment and then I waited in the taxis for her to come for more than 1.5 hours, more than 2 hours, and then she came and then we went to her place and then she made lunch for both of us. After that, what happened?
Yeah, that was, I think we met in December and that was somewhere in April because you said you want to make an appointment to come see me the 15th.
But that was the first appointment, isn't it?
Yeah, 50 before the 15th.
I never had an appointment except to
Before the
propose it.
15th of April. I just thought, 50, before the 15th of April, my auntie came to visit me. And I said, oh, now I'm moving out to before you 15. And anyway, we did meet. And then he waited for me there at the taxi. I saw him waiting, standing patiently there. And then I took him home, but we went to town, Alberton town first.
Yeah,
To buy some things.
Then we made for lunch by your place.
Mhm.
And after
And
that,
then we were just sitting like this. I was still making the meal. And while we were sitting, he now came with the proposal. He said, I want to marry you. I said, what? We haven't dated yet. And he just said, I want to marry you. I love to marry you. And that was it.
and then, well, she said to me, yeah, I'll think about it. I'll
pray about it.
Pray about it. I said, how long? She said, I might take about a month. I said, no, you can't take about a month. And then she said, no, 2 weeks and so on. But we met within.
I think in 2 weeks. Actually, not in 2 weeks. That day I was going to work. And then the day after that, he made an appointment. He said, we must meet. Remember we met there at the post office?
In Sebokeng, yeah.
Yeah.
She came right from the workplace to come to Sebokeng.
Yeah.
And then we met in Sebokeng. And
I was
then
from
we went
Joburg to Sebokeng.
again, and I took her to my home then,
Uncle.
to my uncle then. And then from there, then that was it. Then, yes, and then she said yes.
Next question. Mom, how did you know that Dad was the one?
Sure, I just felt him. Like, it just felt right. Yeah, I just saw him. And actually, when I went back to work, I said, wow, guys, I met a guy. You know, but within my heart, I felt it's going to be my friend. But I was like, oh, I've never met such a person.
You met after, from the wedding, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
then I went to work.
from the wedding, and then I didn't say anything.
Yes.
And then you said to the networks place that you have met a guy. Yeah.
But not saying to them it's my husband or what. I just said, hey guys, I met a guy, a real cute guy.
And then now after proposal, she's asking,
How did I know?
How did you know? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But all I can confirm is that 2 years prior to that, my mom passed. So the date he made was the date that was confirmed that my mom was passed. She was in a car accident, and then we heard on that date. I think it was on the 14th of April. And so to me, it was like, what?
And we met on the first 14th April.
Yeah.
The first appointment where we went to a place where I proposed it. It was on the 14th April.
Yeah.
And whereas 2 years prior, the mom passed away. My goodness, coincidental. It was like a soothing thing, you see.
It was, to me, it was like, you know, God did that. You know, he took and he gave.
Reimbursed.
Those God always says, you know, God is not a God of sorrow or what. But I think that was to comfort me and to just give me a way forward.
It
Because,
could be the devil took her away, but God brought me in.
yeah,
Yeah.
to comfort me, yeah. And
May it was the Holy Ghost. I was never easily pleased by girls, but that day everybody, before I have spoken to her, I said, glory and power, yes. Imagine, I don't know her name properly, I don't know whether she's engaged or what, but I said, Lord, it was like evident. I've got evidence from the Holy Ghost that this is the one. And I just told everybody.
I wasn't ready yet because my dad, we just spoke before he came, just a month before I think. I got to start a permanent job on the 3rd of March. And then after that, we planned with my dad, and my dad said he's gonna extend and make my own room because I was sharing a room with my sister. And then we had a plan. Somebody came to plan. And so when he came that day and proposed me, I said to him, I'm not yet ready. And I showed him the plan. I showed him, I said,
Was I interested? No.
Because he put me in a tight spot.
She was just
and
wasting
then
her
I went
time.
to
And then she brought it. I said, what is it? He said, you know, that's my plan. I can my bar. Ons gaan room. I said, no. You live here in that room. You have a better room. I was thinking I said, I've got a beautiful room. And then, guess what? When she went to my place for the first time, she said, I have never seen such a beautiful room. My bedroom was the best. She said, this bedroom is just
it was
super
so calming, soothing.
and beautiful and everything. I said, I told
Clean.
you. I said, I told you. I told you.
What is the secret behind 33 years of marriage?
Wanawaka, you know, when I have to, that one, it's time goes quickly because I'm sorry, when I see your husband, I see Butiki, I see my son. And sometimes when I see the daughter, I see him. So time goes so quickly, him, them, my wife, and we never concentrated to each other properly. And then here,
Yeah,
they
because in
all
4 years
go.
we had 3 kids.
Yeah, 4.5 marriage, we have 3 kids, and it was just a rush and all about it, work and so on. But you know, relationship is not. I'm telling you, relationship is not about how big a person, small, fat, thin, age, young, old, color of the skin, and then talkative. What we call it. Extrovert, introvert. Now, relationship is to have someone whom you love, whom you are relating to. That is it. I love your mom, and I'm very confident that she loves me so much. And then the love that she gives me propels me to do good things. And out of these 33 years, it's just, not such commitment. It's a grace of God. But what do we contribute towards each other? Yeah, we love each other.
It's love.
And
Many times, every day, I just feel,
forgiveness
when he shouts at me, I just feel now it's finished, it's done.
and love.
It can't get out of my heart.
It has to have love and I don't know commitment, but it has to have love. It has to have forgiveness inside. But I think the core of the matter is when you, from the beginning, when you love the person and you devote yourself to love the person no matter what, and that carries these 33 years, because there has never been a day where I don't wish I wouldn't have married to her. Now, we have 5 minutes where we cheat, when we talk about, we fight, but I love my wife. We just fight. Like now, before we left home, we were fighting about come out of the house, and there's something very typical between us. In 10 years, I'll be late for work once, and then in 10 days, she'll be early for work once. 10 days, she'll be early once for her work. And then in 10 years, I'll be late only once. So you see, we are totally, when coming to time, if you talk about me, I say, what time? And then when you talk with her, you say, no, Axel Darko. And then as long as it's time. So we fight about time. When it's going to be accomplished? No, I don't care. She said, I don't care. I said, no, I don't care. I want to know. She said, no, set man. And then you see, but we love each other. And I think of my wife. I become emotional and cry alone when I'm away in overseas. And then she also, we love each other. And then we bear each other. She's totally, as I told you, not a very perfect person. And then she's married to him, not a very perfect person. I'm perfect, not perfect. We are not. But we bear each other because we love each other. And deep down into our medulla oblongata is that we will never divorce. And then early years, and then we used to fight about it. And I said, darling, what gaan gebeur? They say, "Ek gaan jou los, ek gaan jou los, ek sal huis toe gaan." And then I said, "Oh, stop. I say Praat Afrikaans, you must know that she's cross." I said, no, please. Let's try to pray about that. Let it go out of your mind. We will never divorce. We will. And then we made commitment and say, a vow sort of, that we will never leave each other.
So unfortunately we have to just nip the video right there for today, and as we did mention, it's part 1 today. Part 2 will be coming up soon. So that's part 1 of their story. Really, it's such a blessing to hear it. I might have heard it maybe 10 times now, but every time I hear their love story, it's like it sounds really, really new. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
It's quite a fresh experience to listen to old school people share their love story. It's such a different way to our younger ways of doing life, and if you really get to really digest some of the things that are being shared, it's really profound. And we are really, really grateful for Mama and Daddy for sharing, and we look forward to the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We really, really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please like, please share, please comment. We really, really appreciate all of the love, all of the support. It doesn't go unnoticed. Until next time, goodbye.